Keddy Johnson, we've not seen too much of him in the first 3.5 minutes.
No, he's been very patient, hasn't he?
And he gets all the way to the basket for 2.
Wow, excellent. The Leicester Riders, but also the decision-making for Manchester definitely declined there in that second quarter. But look,
Johnson, how tough was he there? But he couldn't make the shot. Akinsingu, makes both offensive rebounds. Can't, wow. Well, you have to credit Leicester there for fantastic work on the offensive glass.
To keep off the boards. If you don't have him in your scout report, get to know him as this playoff approaches. He's the youngest on the floor, but that has no bearing on how much impact he can have.
Trying to help that short rotation.
The Lions at the highest 2-point percentage, but the lowest in 3-point makes, as you get a make there. Nice job by Johnson on the mid-range.
Double-digit lead of the game for the Riders, and they can add to it with Johnson, and they do.
Wow, 1, 2, 3 defenders in the air. Second quarter right here, 7-0. Sharp.
And he'll go baseline, he'll take it all the way, he'll look to do it, and then thrown away, taken by Johnson, and another and one.
Wow, 3 and runs. Aggressiveness going downhill towards the basket. Sharks defensively just not there.
more often than not will make the right decision there. Doesn't dribble the ball, keeps it high and finishes.
Keddy Johnson going up high for the lay-in.
Unbelievable athlete, Keddy Johnson, skies high there for the finish.
3-point game, just over 3 to play. Johnson with the steal. Johnson will run it back and jam it in, and it's now a 1-point game.
Fantastic season for him last year. The drive, the handoff, Menzies, fake goes up and scores. Much needed bucket for the Riders.
And of course, as you say, Dan, they've got some big games coming up. Some big games coming up. So they'll be wanting to get on good form.
Johnson driving in, gets it to Akinsingu, lays it in.
Yeah, great penetration there from Keddy Johnson. And
Throws Evie to the ground afterwards as well. Keddy Johnson's going to get to the basket though. Keddy Johnson can go to the line to shoot 1. 6 or 7 from the line.
And just the lack of focus there from the Eagles in transition.
Bledson. Ball fakes, little give and go. They missed him. Johnson, feet set for 3, is good.
Yeah, and after he just hit that mid-range, he's feeling nice and got some rhythm.
Well, we can talk. Well, here he is.
And Dooku, Leicester having the better of the early exchanges here at the moment. Evie, then it's Keddy Johnson going baseline, and up goes 2 more for Flynn, Ball and Rafe.
Rebound Johnson. Johnson in the open court, all the way to the basket, through the contact, and 1 for Keddy Johnson.
strong finish.
Managed to do it and gives it Keddy Johnson. Terrell Burton's on, and that's going to be an and 1, and I think that may be bye-bye Terrell Burton. There's 5 fouls, no points.
Price settles for it, and if they're going to stand and settle, they're going to make, and Leicester will stay in that zone. Johnson in transition, big step for the 2 is good.
Defense to offense, and that's 7 quick points there for Johnson.
A solid player on the Sharks tonight, and Dirk Williams throws it away again. Last time it was a slip, this time it came out of his hand, and that's 2 more. Just having a bit of a nightmare run at the moment is Dirk Williams right now.
And that's the Leicester Riders. They've had a phenomenal now.
Johnson going the long way round. Off the mark, rebound Bledson. He wants a foul, doesn't get one.
Bledson cross court to Ndugu. Leicester really trying to play the clock. But if you play the clock, you've got to do what Keddy Johnson's just done. 6-point lead at 87-81.
That's a big-time bucket there by Keddy Johnson.
Tariq Phillips somehow manufactures a shot. Bowman Raffet has the 2-on-1. Timing on the pass is perfect, and 1.
And all less front to create the advantage, and It feels like the game is in control from the Leicester Riders right now.
What can he do? Back out to Ali Hozic, who's been the most solid player on the Sharks tonight. And Williams throws it away again. Last time it was a slip. This time it came out of his hand. And that's 2 more.
Goodness me, and that's the danger, isn't it? They've got players on the team that can just create from nothing.
Keddy Johnson ticks it down and puts it in on the quarter buzzer.
Moves it on. Doku's defense is an understatement. What a rebound. Lindsay gets it off. Johnson puts it on the floor, steps back, is fouled as he released the 3. And he is having a game.
The foul as well, that's a great job. Just keeping that cushion.
And Johnson will bring it away for them. Spins, turns, then gets the player under the bucket he's looking for. Is Nduku for 2 more.
Johnson into the key, off the glass, tough finish.
Offense.
Keddy Johnson drops it off to Menzies, takes his time, jams it in, and now the timeout does come from Coach Horton. Smith knocked away. Adetukasi has it, kicks it, oh, he throws it straight to Borman. Rafe numbers here. Keddy Johnson will get an easy layup. Leicester get it back.
Unbelievable effort from Victor Nduku.
Johnson to the rim will jam it home. 1:57 to go. It's a 2-point game. Matt Horton calls for time.
But it's Victor Nduku comes up with a big deflection there. And at the other end of the floor, look at this. Just out of nowhere, Victor Nduku comes across. Travis Evie again, pulling the strings. Nice pump fake there.
Keddy Johnson gets it down to Menzies. Menzies is fouled, and it goes! What a finish from Aaron Menzies for the and 1. Leicester ahead in a chance.
Play the layup there doesn't go his way, and now the defensive play doesn't go his way.